Hey everybody, it's Mark David here, your local home loan expert. And today I'm fortunate to be joined with Sherrie Reuter with Keller Williams. And we're talking a little bit about real estate and the current market conditions. So, Sherrie, welcome to our little chat here today. It's a pleasure to have you on here with us and the people that might be watching to help them get more of an informed picture of things. I guess to just dive in, maybe just tell us a little bit about you, and you can also share with us a little bit about what you're seeing in the real estate lately.
Sure, absolutely. Hi, Mark. Thanks for having me on today. So, I have worked with quite a few first time homebuyers in the last several years, and I've seen a lot of changes in the market between 21 and today. A lot of the homebuyers that were able to afford homes when the interest rates were super low, now that the interest rates have climbed several times, we're seeing a lot of buyers that want to sit on the sidelines and wait. So, I'm trying to help those buyers realize that even if they're not able to afford quite as much home as maybe they were able to a few years ago, there are quite a few options that they might have right now. I've worked with quite a few that have done that first time home buyers assistance program. And now I'm also seeing homes that might need renovations that I know you and I have talked briefly about those renovation loans. Maybe you could speak a little bit about what you're seeing for availability of those types of loans.
Yeah, I think what you mentioned is yeah, the affordability factor hits a lot of different levels because like you said, the changes in the cost of money does initially sometimes concern some people. However, it also could be an opportunity is what we are seeing for others because we are seeing for the buyers that are deciding to still hit the ground running and looking for property. They're looking at that opportunity of the future, which the future could mean if the rate when the rates do come down some, it might bring more home buyers back into the market for competitive reasons. We are seeing people really taking a glass half full, half empty approach in the current market, and also, you're mentioning the down payment assistance. We are seeing a lot of people have that challenge, definitely, where
Mhm.
they're saying, "Hey, I'd love to buy a house, even though the market is the way it is. However, I don't have enough funds to be able to do a down payment or some closing expenses." We are seeing uh, of a demand for that. And yeah, we rolled out a few different programs again recently to add to the ones that we had before to help further with either providing money towards their down payment and also in many cases money towards their closing costs. And you're asking about the renovation programs, right? That too, I would say, with this whole affordability factor and the inventory challenge, that's the game changer for a lot of people because we have some programs that allow somebody to find a property maybe isn't so desirable to others in terms of the condition of it, where they might think that it might need to have a cash buy or it can't FHA finance on it. We have a different solution for that with the renovation programs. In many cases, we can go in there, have that individual buy it, and get a loan for buying the property plus some extra costs to renovate it to make it be acceptable for, like FHA or the conventional programs. And the nice thing is it's one loan for them and it's a fixed rate loan. So it makes it nice for those buyers that might be looking for those, opportunities of properties like that. What are you seeing, Sherry, with the buyers that you're helping and sellers, I guess, too? What are you seeing with putting in offers properties? What are people needing to do to get their offers accepted right now to be competitive?
Sure. So it kind of depends on the location of the property and the condition of the property. So a lot of times there will be a new property on the market. And if there's going to be a lot of activity, I'll find out from the listing agent if they've got multiple showings set up for that day or the next. Usually, if there's an open house, I can tell that there's going to be a fair, steady stream of people. So I kind of gear my offers towards the level of activity on a property and how many other offers there's going to be. So in order to be competitive on those offers, then we'll take a look and decide if the buyer can do some of those other contingency factors that might be involved. Like if there's going to be a home inspection, maybe they're willing to cover the first $1,000 or $5,000 worth of repairs, and that could make or break their deal. So there's just some different options. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing situation where it's either, oh, we have to say no to the home inspection. There are other options besides that. So we always look at all those different criteria to try to make our offer the most competitive in that situation. So if there's only one other offer, well, then maybe there's just a few things that we'll tweak. If there's 5 offers, then we're going to make some changes. So it kind of depends on the situation.
Sure. And I know we recently helped a wonderful couple purchase their first property. And I know I will hands down say you did an amazing job getting their offer accepted. I know that one was a competitive situation and an affordable price point. And I think on that one, I think didn't you had a one of the competitive edges I think they put in place there is we did a pretty fast closing on there too, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
I think I reached out to you and I said, "How fast can we close on this one, Mark?" And I don't know what the number was. I said, "Are you sure?" So we put that on the offer and it was accepted. That worked out really slick.
Yeah, yeah, and I think too, again, just to kind of do a recap of that particular transaction, you also really, they had a specific kind of wish list, so that did involve showing a handful of properties, right? Like,
Mhm.
it wasn't like they put in an offer on the first house and they got it. Accurate, right?
Correct. I think we saw 10 or 12 properties, and I believe this was the third or fourth condo that we wrote an offer on. They were getting a little bit frustrated, and I think the stars just aligned on this particular property that we kind of knew what we needed to do in order to get an accepted offer. And all the stars aligned so that we were able to get under contract and close really quickly. And now they're super happy in their house. And they
Yeah.
bought a dog.
Yeah, and I think what was really wonderful about their situation too, and I really appreciate you connect myself and our team on it, was we were able to help them a little bit in that whole challenge that we've been talking about here today with the affordability factor, but also for them, they were able to get some down payment assistance, relief or help. I believe we did that, which allowed them to really minimize their money out of pocket at closing. If I recall correctly, I want to say it was like a little over $1,000 or something. It was pretty minimal.
Yeah.
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 Well, but I believe they were also able to take advantage of our home funded grant as well, which gave them some funds towards closing expenses too, which was pretty cool. And there was minimal work that you had to do as an agent. We didn't have to do extra inspection of the property. And
Right.
for
Yeah.
them, I think they had to do like a 20 or 30-minute online free course. That was it.
Yeah, it was pretty painless. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
a big deal. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
there's several different grant programs and loan programs that are available, and it does depend on each buyer specifically. So it's not a one size fits all for everyone because I know I get that asked that question a lot. Which ones do I qualify for or which ones can I have? And it just depends on all those different criteria that you have to look at, income and credit score and all those little magical numbers that you work on.
Yeah, so again, I think that was an amazing story of success that again I'm honored to be part of it with you. Changing you and I and the help of many others that were behind the scenes with this, we help change their lives personally and with their changing their life from a wealth standpoint to be in real estate. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And Sherry, again, it was great chatting with you a little bit here today. And for myself, if anybody wants more information on any kind of lending strategies or solutions, obviously, if you're watching this, comment or direct message myself and Sherry, helping people get a hold of you as well.
So you can reach out to me through my website, com, or you can give me a call. I'm hoping that Mark will link my information with this as well. Happy to help any first time home buyers, or if you just have a general question, you're not quite sure what you want to do, what direction. Even if today's not the day, maybe next year or the year after makes more sense for you. I never force anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. It always has to make sense for everyone. So have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.